Hello there. I am doing a little review and how-to of 3 items I have recently bought. I got the VitaCup Genius Coffee. It has MCT oil, turmeric, B vitamins, energy, focus, keto coffee. I'm not keto, but I don't mind these extras in the coffee. I don't normally drink coffee, but a couple months ago, probably November, before Christmas, Target had them for $11.99, and then they were half off, which was amazing. And I happened to see them while I was in the store browsing, and $6 still seemed like a lot of money to me for coffee, because I buy instant coffee. I buy like Boostalo, or I buy whatever brand is in a jar, because I like to save the jars for pasta and rice and things. And so I basically have a whole set of Boostalo jars with the yellow tops. And I also have this, digressing of course again, I have a whole set of jars that have a red top from a company that makes coffee that's instant, and I get it from Target as well. I don't drink coffee as much because I have stomach problems, but that's another digression and offshoot of this whole whatever I'm trying to say here. So what I'm saying is they were $12 basically, on sale for $6, and I noticed that Ibotta had $4 for one of these. So if it was normally $12 and you get $4 back, that's usually kind of how Ibotta is. But Ibotta is the best when you find the item on sale or with a coupon, or both. Sometimes you can use a Target sale and a coupon. So that's when you get like stacking happen, which is like really amazing. So this basically costs $2 for this whole thing of coffee, and it has 29 servings. So I got quite a few, and I don't really drink coffee, and I thought to myself, this is a really expensive coffee. I bought a few because it was such a good deal, and I had gift cards to purchase it. So I purchased this with gift cards at the Target, because sometimes I like to do the high value Ibottas. I got like $2. I think they cost $2 after, so not bad. And then I thought, well, maybe I could give them as gifts. So I do not like to give gifts unless I know if the product is good. So basically, I like to test the product before I give it. And I don't mean I use the product and then give the used product to people. I mean, I occasionally do, but not usually as a gift. I just kind of pass it on. Like I'll try a toothpaste and I'll be like, hey mom, here's a new toothpaste. Do you want it? And she'll be like, yeah, sure. So, I have friends who are very frugal, and, obviously when you use toothpaste, I'm sanitary about it. So anyways, that's another digression. But so what I was saying is I like to buy the product, use the product. So I had 4 of them. And so I decided I'm going to sacrifice one, even though I don't really drink coffee. Kind of got it because I have lots of relatives and friends and family members who do drink coffee. And I thought, I don't think they care what brand. Free coffee as a present is free coffee. So if you use this like a normal 1.5 tablespoons, there's 29 servings. So basically, if you drink a cup a day, this is about a month's worth. So, a month's worth of coffee as a present, it's not so bad. So I give couponing things I get from rebate apps and couponing and clearance. I basically have a gift stash. So what I do is every week I see what are the best deals for each app and coupons and stores. I have a Target, I have a Sprouts Farmers Market, I have CVS, I have Walgreens. So basically I see what I have. I figure out my out of pocket. Do I have gift cards for that store? I try not to spend actual cash money, and I definitely don't use a credit card or a debit card. So I use gift cards. And very, very rarely do I use cash anymore. So for the rebating anyways. So I started last summer, and I decided to turn it into a game and into like something, that really helped me out. So before I started rebate apps, I literally could not afford toilet paper. and I'm not exaggerating. I literally had zero money for toilet paper. It was either buy food, buy toilet paper. So that was really frustrating. I had friends and family who would give me a few rolls here and there, and so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I'm just saying, I literally could not afford toilet paper or shampoo. And so I actually had quite a few bottles of half used up shampoo that I've been getting from relatives and things. They buy shampoo, they buy more, they like the new ones more, they have them all in their, in their shower, they decide they want to declutter. They think of me, hey, do you want these items? And I always say yes. And so what I do is I sanitize things, I clean them up, I try them. If I hate them, or if it's a product I can't use, I'll pass it on to other people I know. I know a lot of people who are very low income or broke or in poverty, or who go to food banks. Occasionally I go to food banks. I am disabled, and off and on I am employed, but usually it's a temp job, or it's things like pet sitting, house sitting, not really like a job. I don't have a job right now, and I am looking for one. So just to let everyone know that I am looking for an actual job in an office. Because of my disabilities, I can't stand very long. So I can't just go to the grocery store and get a job. I can go to the grocery store, use a cart and push the cart, and maybe 20-30 minutes of grocery shopping, and then I'm basically tired for the day. I'm literally exhausted and my legs are burning up and down and shooting electricity through my legs. I have nerve damage, so I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of health problems, but that's not the issue. But like I was saying in the beginning, I buy products with the rebate apps. And because of the rebate apps and the couponing and doing the deals, and basically you buy what's on sale with a coupon or a promo and a rebate, and all that double and triple stacking basically ends up getting you products or food very, very cheap. So I do have technically a budget for food. I have a certain amount for food I can use every month. And so I use that on the food. And then anything I get back with coupons or rebates from the food, or, buying other products, I recycle that money. I recycle it. I'm trying to show you I'm rolling, but that's not a very good visual of my hand being blurry. So I basically buy a product, get the cash back in one of the rebate apps, and then I use that to cash out to gift cards. I do not have a PayPal, so I do not cash out to PayPal, and that's another issue I can talk about. Being broke all the time, I don't always have a bank account because, things happen, and, sometimes your account goes minus because you're trying to, you're struggling financially, and you're trying to move your money around and figure out how to make sure you have money in this account or that account, or pay this bill or that bill, or enough for gas or car insurance or food or what have you. So now that I have the rebate app money, I can put any dollar I get for any kind of work I do towards things like gas, car insurance, phone. And I don't have to use my own cash anymore for a product. And so if I'm very smart about it, and I'm very efficient and frugal, and I time it right, I can buy the items on sale, get the cash back. And also, the more things you buy with some rebate apps, you get bonuses. So instead of just doing one here and there, to treat it as kind of a game, or like Sudoku, or like a math problem, you basically try to do as many rebates as possible. You get bonuses, which I don't consider a bonus. I just consider, say you have Ibotta and you get, this weekend I have $3 for 10. So I have to do 10 this weekend. So if I do 10 rebates, that's some milk and some bread and some cheese, or whatever, you eat, or a box of tea, or, bottle of shampoo. I mean, that's pretty doable. And that extra $3, I don't consider the extra $3 as a bonus. I basically take how many items I had to buy to get the bonus. So say, for example, 3. Let's just, for math, this is easier. So let's just say I'm getting $5 for 10, which is really good. They don't really do that. But let's just say for math purposes, $5 divided by 10 items is 50 cents each. So you just imagine that each item you're buying has an extra 50 cents added to the rebate. That's how I do it. I don't, say to myself, oh, look, I hit my bonus. I bought 5 things and I had to buy 40 and I hit my bonus of $10 and I just made a $5 moneymaker on this small trip. That's not how I calculate things at all. Basically, I strive for 50 to 90% to 100% off products. Not this, but just in general, like shampoo. And then food, I'm happy if I get 25 to 50% savings on food. So I try to basically only buy food when it's on sale or has a coupon or it's on clearance or it's at a low price store. And I know, peanut butter at Trader Joe's is like $2. Peanut butter at Sprouts is like $2. I try to buy things that are a little bit healthier technically, less sugar, less additives. I am gluten-free 99.9% of the time. I try my best to do like a gluten-free diet. I should do keto or low carb, but I'm vegetarian, technically vegan. And so doing keto while you're like basically vegetarian or vegan is almost impossible, especially if you are broke. So anyways, back to these 3 items. You use the money in the rebate apps to roll and roll and roll. So basically, I only use the money from the rebate apps in gift cards. Sorry, the dogs next door are going crazy. You buy the items and then you use that money. You don't cash out and go buy makeup. You don't cash out and take yourself out to a really nice dinner. I mean, occasionally I probably get Chipotle like every 2 months. I get Chipotle for myself. So I consider that as food though, buying myself food. It's like meal prepped food. So I can get 3 meals out of one bowl, 3 or 4, almost 5 meals, especially if I use tortillas I have at home or lettuce I have at home. But anyways, that's a whole other issue. So basically I have the coffee. It costs $2. I wanted to try it out. I don't have a coffee maker. So what should I do? So I started researching. This looks like a weird contraption, but I started researching French presses. I bought this one. This is a metal French press. It's actually for camping. So that's why it has these weird handles. They fold down. So you can put this metal thing, not the inside part, not this plastic part. You can put this whole metal thing on a campfire and make cowboy coffee, which I haven't made, but you basically brew coffee in boiling water and then you strain it or don't strain it and then you make it that way. This is a Stanley, and it was found at Target, and it was found in the camping and outdoor toy section. So I found this in the camping section. It was not on sale, but it was $20. But all of the French presses I was looking at, because I wanted something portable, I wanted something that I make coffee occasionally, I can clean it and then put it away and store it. And this is actually even more ideal than a French press because most French presses are made of glass. And every single one, no matter if it was $10 to $50, and I had Target gift cards, that's why I had to buy it there. But no matter what French press I was looking at that had glass, every single one had multiple reviews saying after a while it shattered. And honestly, I don't need hot boiling coffee and shattered glass at the same time. I'm very clumsy. I have balance issues. So I have nerve damage. I have trouble standing. I get dizzy. I don't need to drop my coffee or set it down hard, or it just break from the heat. Like, people just were saying in the reviews that they were just shattering for literally no reason after, a month or two. So I thought to myself, I don't know what to do. I guess I'm buying a coffee maker, because I'm not going to buy a French press if it's going to break on me. Obviously, I could take it back and get my money back, but that's not the point. I don't want broken glass in the kitchen with boiling hot liquid. I don't need it to break in my hand and cut myself or have it fall on my feet or anything like that. So I was searching French press, and I found this on the Target website, and I thought, that's weird. What is that? So I went to the Target, and I went to the aisle it was in, and I checked it out. It was only $20. I had a Fetch gift card, and I bought it, and I love it. So it's amazing. So you can take it camping. You can use it at home. So what I do is, instead of using it on the stove, which you can do, but without, the plastic sign, I put the boiling water and coffee inside here. I let it brew, and then I put the insert down inside, and then I let it sit for a while, because you want the coffee to basically infuse into your water. That's what you're doing with coffee, is you're infusing the coffee into your water to make coffee. And then you could technically even drink out of this. So this could be, so I have it kind of sideways, but this is the spout, and you could literally drink out of this, but I wouldn't do that, because when I pour it, sometimes it leaks a little bit. And then you can also use this to keep it warm. So you can, open the spout and pour it. You can make about this much coffee. I usually make about that much coffee. I had been using this, and I first couple times, like 3 or 4 times, I did 1.5 teaspoon, 1.5 tablespoons, and I have trouble with coffee. This one actually doesn't give me the acid in my stomach like normal coffee does. Most coffee does. This is a lot more soft on my stomach, I guess. I don't know. It's not harsh, I guess. I don't know the word for that. But I really enjoy it. So I have basically, I like it so much, I decided to not give it for Christmas. So it's mine now. This one and the other ones I got. I don't know what the date is. I don't know if there's a date, a Best By date. So yesterday I made coffee, and I just wanted like a mocha. And I remembered I bought this last summer. I thought, ooh, I should start drinking coffee again. This was before I even bought this. I should drink coffee again. I should treat myself. I can't afford to go to Starbucks or Pete's or a coffee shop. So I do remember that the Torani syrups are amazing. You could buy Torani syrups, which is what a lot of coffee and tea shops use. And I saw this, and it was kind of expensive. It was like $5, maybe $6. I don't even know. It was crazy. It was a crazy amount. And I did not have a coupon at all. I think I got it at Winco. And it's 16 ounces. And it says there's 12 servings. So what I did, instead of putting it in a tablespoon, I put it on a fork. I just squeezed it on a fork, and it was definitely not 2 tablespoons worth. So I could probably get 20 servings out of this. You could put it on ice cream or puddings. It is gluten-free. And it's a little bit higher end. It's kind of like Ghirardelli chocolate. It's a little higher end than just straight Hershey syrup, which I also have for my mom. She loves Hershey syrup on her ice cream. But I was saving it for a special occasion or to gift it. And then I decided, you know what? I need to use these special items I'm saving for a special occasion. Like, what special occasion? Today is a special occasion. The day I want to make myself a coffee is a special occasion. I should treat myself. Like, I buy these products, and I'm literally, like basically hoarding these shampoos for later. What is later? Like, I should use 1 or 2 now. So this week I started going through all of my stuff I've couponed and bought in the last couple months that I'm saving. I am a prepper, so what I do is I put new items in a box. I have special boxes. I have file boxes that I put all the new products and foods that are safe, and, you know, cans and bottles and jars and, you know, shampoo bottles. I put it in a box, and then I find the oldest box that I'm working with. So say, for example, I have a box that says June of last year. I will work on those items first. So what I'll do is I'll go to that box and I'll think to myself, do I have any salsa? Look through that box. No. I'll look at the box that I bought the item, the salsa, and maybe I bought salsa in August. So, but I also bought salsa last week. So I'll pick the older salsa, or it doesn't even really matter. Sometimes I'll look at the item that has the sooner best buy date. So then that way I rotate my stock. I don't buy new stuff, use it right away, and then have all this old stuff in the pantry. I am a prepper. I don't have a huge pantry, and I don't have a lot of space where I'm at the moment. And also I don't want I usually live with other people. Like 99% of the time I live with family or friends, or, you know, sometimes I rent a room. It just depends on my financial situation and job situation at the time. But a lot of times I hide the good stuff, I guess you could say, in boxes in my closet or whatever bedroom space I have. And I only bring it out after I open it up. I'm going to use it. So I don't just keep all my new stuff in the pantry for everyone to see, because I have had times where people in the household have taken my items and used them without permission. I'm a very generous person. If they asked, I'd be fine with it. But for them to just go into my stuff and like use it and not say anything is just really weird and unsanitary and gross and basically theft. And I'm not okay with that. So basically I keep all the open stuff in the pantry, and also just for certain people that I've had a good way to ensure that people don't want to use your stuff is to be I guess unsanitary with your own stuff. Like, you know, double dipping, you know, eating right out of the jar of your peanut butter. It's not really sanitary for long term, but if you use a lot of peanut butter, you know, letting that person who might be a thief or, you know, is a thief, see you stick the peanut butter, you know, spoon in the peanut butter, eat it, put it back in, they're going to be like, ew, gross, I'm not going to ever use their peanut butter. And then they'll think to themselves, maybe I shouldn't use any of their stuff if they're like that. But I wouldn't say, hey, I put my fingers and, you know, spoons all over all my food just so you won't eat it. That's not how you do it. You need to basically, you know, let them think that that's just normal for you to double dip everything and, you know, put your spoon in and eat out of the container in front of them. Like, you know, if you had some kind of pudding or something in a cup, let them see you, you know, if it's a multiple servings, you know, unit, like a big tub of pudding, you know, if they see you eating out of the pudding jar or out of the ice cream bucket or whatever with your spoon, then they're probably not going to want to eat your food. That's just a little life hack from me. So anyways, back to that long. I love this product. It's amazing. I will show you in a short what it looks like and what the coffee looks like. I'll make a cup of coffee. Copy. I'm not even sure. Can't even talk sometimes. So that's one of my health issues. I have weird brain things happen. So yes, this Torani, I had it yesterday. It's delicious. I basically put it in the coffee. I put it in the cup and I poured the hot coffee on the cup, and then I stirred it, and I didn't use any kind of milk because it kind of cooled it down a little bit. It's really thick, and it's basically all sugar, cocoa, cocoa, chocolate liqueur, salt. So basically just cocoa and sugar, but it's really thick. So basically I use it as the sugar in the coffee. And I usually just make a cup like about that big. I measure the water in here. So basically I'll pour like this much hot water, and then I'll pour in here on top of the coffee. And then that way it's already pre-measured about how much liquid I want, so I don't have too much liquid. And then, so I said before that it's 1.5 tablespoons, but what I did was I just used half a tablespoon. So I used 1/3. So 1/3 to half of the amount. So this will last me a very, very, very long time. I opened it before Christmas, I guess. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I'm just saying, like December, whatever. So middle of December, I decided I was going to maybe gift some of the other ones, open this one. Yeah, so basically $20 Target, $5 or $6 Winco or wherever you can find it. Not a bad, if you're buying coffee at coffee shops, this is a good deal. This is basically like one fancy coffee. So that's kind of how I thought of it. And you get like 12 at least. So 12 coffees. So water and sugar, fancy coffee. So $2 for this and $5 or $6 for this. And, I can make at least 20 coffees or more. So even just a drip coffee is $2 at a coffee shop. That's like $40 of coffee without anything in it. So yeah, you definitely save a lot of money. I thought I would treat myself. And now I have this lovely French press. It's easy to rinse out because the only thing that goes in here is the coffee. I don't put sugar or anything else. I mean, you could actually you can make soup in here if you're going camping. You could put your like hot water and put the soup in here and heat it up. I wouldn't do that, but you can heat up water for your oatmeal. You could heat up water for your ramen. You could heat up water for your Lipton soups. You can heat up water for whatever you use water to make. If you're living in a situation where you move a lot, or you're tent living, or you're van living, or your car living, or living in an RV, this is really, really, really handy. It's very lightweight. These things are, but it holds quite a bit of liquid. It's easy to clean. I basically just rinse it with a teeny bit of soap. I try not to use too much soap. And then I let it air dry. And then there you go. And it's super lightweight. If you have a smaller bag of coffee, you could even store it in here. You could store like tea bags in a baggie, that way it won't break. Drop it like it's metal. Nothing's happening. Just be careful with the plastic part. So there you go. So, and after I make my coffee, I will show you in a short or in a small video. So if you watched any of this video, thank you so much. If you want a French press, buy one of these at Target or wherever you can find one. It's amazing. Stanley brand. The Torani is amazing. This is amazing. Target. This is very expensive. I definitely, unless you have lots of money and you love this coffee, then buy it whenever you want. Not on sale, but this goes on sale quite often at Target for 20 to 40% off. So if you ever see it again for 50% off, that's a pretty good deal if you like coffee and you want to try it. So there you go. Thanks for checking out my video. I'm still new to the YouTubes and the internets and the smartphones and all that. I got a gift of a whole bunch of, I've been saving my gift cards for a very long time. So I bought a new phone at Target so that I could, have a smartphone and be a little bit more technologically advanced, I guess. So Thanks so much for watching my video. I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. I talk about frugal things, saving money, prepping, food prepping, meal prepping, couponing, cooking, budget cooking, cooking for disabled people hacks, using what you have, reducing waste. I'm a freegan, which means occasionally I'll eat animal products if they were basically free, given to me, or whatever. I reuse things, I sew clothes, I alter clothes, I thrift shop. So if you're into any of those things, composting, recycling, growing your own stuff, organization, pantry organization, any of that kind of stuff, please, you know, stick around. I'll be doing lots and lots of videos, lots of reviews, lots of look what I made with this, I bought a deal for dinner kind of things. So thanks. I really appreciate it. And if any of this was slightly entertaining or educational, or you just want to be nice, hit that like button. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day. Bye.